quick. Thank you, Kizzy, for sending me that information. OJ Simpson, we all know him. If it does not fit, you must acquit. Rest in peace, Johnny Cochran. Then you had Kardashians. It was the dream team of attorneys that secured OJ his freedom. We then know he later went to prison for at least 10 years for stealing his own property back. But OJ Simpson is dead at 76, famous for allegedly murking his wife and her boyfriend. Um, like I said, I'm on my lunch break. I won't be long because I'm going to go and finish listening to my Lil Sis UP. She's live. But I just wanted to talk about this real quick and listen to the original audio of OJ Simpson when they read the verdict. So let's listen. This is original audio from OJ Simpson as they found him, as they read his verdict. This is from the vault, raw footage. OJ Simpson dead at 76
Simpson matter. Mr. Simpson
after battling cancer.
Before the court with his counsel, Mr. Shapiro, Mr. Cochran, Mr. Kardashian, Mr. Bailey, Mr. Blazier. People represented by Ms. Clark, Mr. Darden, and Mr. Hodgman. The jury is not present. Good morning, counsel. All right, the record should reflect that earlier this morning at 9 o'clock, the court met informally with counsel here in the courtroom because there are too many lawyers to go into chambers this morning for the purposes of discussing.
We're listening to raw footage of verdict reading at the trial of O.J. Simpson, October the 3rd, 1995. I'm sure all of you remember where you were. This is a quick lunch break update. I won't be long.
Notifications to the jurors regarding their rights of privacy and the interest of the news media to interview them or speak to them following the delivery of the verdict in court here today. The court distributed to the parties copies of the questionnaire that has been distributed to the jurors, and also the notice to them regarding confidentiality under 237 of the Code of Civil Procedure. And those two questionnaires have been returned by the jurors. They have uniformly indicated their desire that their private information will remain confidential. They have also indicated to the court unanimously a desire not to speak to the attorneys, concluding after the conclusion of the trial, and not to speak with the news media either. All right, counsel, is there anything else we need to take up before I invite the jurors to join us? All right,
Again, we're listening to raw footage of the reading of the O.J. Simpson verdict at his trial in 1995 for when he was charged with murking his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her boyfriend. I can't remember his name. But O.J. Simpson is dead at 76 after battling cancer.
Trial, let's have the jurors, please.
They're bringing the jurors into the courtroom. You know, OJ didn't know if he was going to be found guilty or what. He's there with the Kardashian attorney, Johnny Cochran. Oh, I can't remember all those attorneys' names, but he's sitting there with the dream team. Thumbs up the video. Hit the 3 buttons and like the video, please. He's a murderer. Yeah, Jenna? He's deceased now. And then he ended up going to jail. Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. And the record should reflect that we have now been rejoined by all the members of our jury.
Well, yeah, you know he went to jail for like 10 years for stealing his own memorabilia back from some people that had stolen it from him. So he didn't go to prison for murking his wife, but he ended up doing time in prison for something else. How ironic was it? But he was found not guilty by the jury.
Panel and our alternates. Good morning.
But he's dead now at 76.
All right, Mrs. Robertson, would you do you have the envelope with the seal break?
And let me say this: 76 is really a young age. My grandfather died at 94. His brother died at 99. So people can live a long, you know, my dad, my mom's side, they live long lives, you know. Good genes, live long lives. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, Bad and Bougie, how you doing? Hey, PP, working, but listening, thank you. I'm not going to be much longer. I just want to play the original audio, and I'm going to quit stopping it. We're going to listen so because I'm on my lunch break, and I got to go get something to eat.
Please. All right, would you give those to Deputy Trower?
Karma. Karma is something else. Is there
And would
really...
you return those to our four-person juror number one?
Oh, look at OJ. He was looking young. He was still in his football stage, kind
All
of,
right, Madam
sort of.
Foreperson, would you please open the envelope and check the condition of the verdict forms?
Johnny Cochran was... Oh, this was something. I remember exactly where I was. Me and my co-workers at Blue Cross in 1995. Life was good back then. It's still good. Jesus Christ loves you too. Thank you. Thumbs up the live. We're waiting on them to read the verdict. I just wanted to play this in remembrance of when OJ was found not guilty. He is now dead at the age of 76. Yeah, thumbs up the live. I only have one like. Come on, people.
Foreperson, you've had the opportunity to review the verdict forms. Yes. Are they the same forms that you signed, and are they in order? All right, would you hand those, please, to Deputy Trevor? And you have signed and dated those verdict forms indicating the jury's verdict? All right, thank you.
Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. Y'all got a thumbs up the live for me? Hey, Miss Burks. OJ Simpson is dead at 76. We're listening to the verdict that was read in 1995 when Johnny Cochran was still living, the Dream Team was still living. But then OJ later went to prison for theft. Old news is good news, but he's deceased now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the jury, I'm going to ask that you carefully listen
hello.
to the verdicts as they are being read by the clerk, Mrs. Robertson. As after the verdicts have been read, you will be asked if these are your verdicts. And I would caution the audience during the course of the reading of these verdicts to remain calm, and that if there is any disruption during the reading of the verdicts, the bailiffs will have the obligation to remove any persons disrupting these proceedings.
Again, we're listening to the verdict from 1995 only because OJ died today at the age of 76. And this is the verdict from 1995. Okay, in remembrance of.
All right, Mrs. Robertson.
Hello, see? Michelle, may he finally rest. Condolences to the family.
All right, Mr. Simpson, would you please stand and face the jury?
Uh-oh.
Mrs. Robertson.
This was
Superior Court of California,
so
County
dramatic.
of Los Angeles. In the matter of the people of the state of California versus Orenthal James Simpson, case number BA0.
She couldn't even get the words out.
97211. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson, a human being, as charged in count 1 of the information. Superior Court of the State of California, County of Los Angeles, in the matter of the people of the State of California versus Orenthal James Simpson. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Ronald Lyle Goldman, a human being, as charged in count 2 of the information. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, further find the special circumstance that the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, has in this case been convicted of at least one crime of murder of the first degree and one or more crimes of murder of the first or second degree to be not true. Signed this second day of October 1995, Juror 230. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is this your verdict? So say you one, so say you all.
All right, counsel, Mr. Simpson, would you be seated, please? Have it quiet in the courtroom, please. All right, Mrs. Robertson, would you please poll the jurors?
And that was OJ Simpson, 1995 jury finding him not guilty. He is dead. OJ is dead. He died at 76.
Here to say that Japan is already standing shoulder.
That occurred last night. Right, and DC Police Chief Pamela Smith.
Hold up. Maybe
by the law. So
this is living drama. There's nothing else you can say, but we're going to stay with it. Conceivably, as a cellular phone, he could be on that phone right now talking to.
I may play that later, maybe this weekend, but the famous Bronco chase. But guys, thank you for stopping by. OJ Simpson. And do you believe that he actually killed his wife and Ron Goldman? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe he actually killed them. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he was actually innocent. But we're going to talk more about this at a later date. It's my lunch break. I'm going to go finish listening to UP and get something to eat. Thank y'all for stopping by. Bye.